Today's little project is a bit of a road test of a subwoofer. Now I normally wouldn't do anything like this, but this is only something that I'm doing because I cannot find any information on the net on this particular subwoofer, which is advertised on the back plate as subwoofer system SW-100, rating 100 watt power, Denmark science and technology. So quite simply, you've got line in, level control, low pass frequency, so that's your crossover. You've got phase rotation and high level in, and you've also got pass through if you want to run your speakers in and then run them back out. Okay, so it's advertised or branded as a Yiden. Now SW-100, that of course you can pop that off, and you do get a very, very, very fat long throw 10-inch subwoofer cone there, which I'm even that looks pretty cranky. And if I tilt that over, yep, you've got a massive port in the bottom here. So the construction looks amazing, and I'm really looking forward to testing this. And I'm going to use Ready Player One as a test disc. It's got some great bass sound in the track, and I'm testing it against my current home theatre subwoofer setup, which is a Sansui. It's only an 80 watt RMS amplifier, and it's basically, I've had this for probably 15 years, but I'm starting to get some crackles in the cone, which is not a good sign. So I thought I'll try this other subwoofer, thinking it was a Yamaha, and it's this weird Yiden brand, and I'm going to see if it's worth swapping these over. This is the back of the Sansui, so it's branded as an SW-120. Basically, they've all got about the same controls. There's no fan on this one, just a heatsink, adjustable crossover, high level in, line out, pass through, phase switch between 0 and 180 degrees, and auto or on or off power. So there we go, Sansui. So I bought this on a whim. It was pretty cheap. It was a special from, I don't know, Strathfield Radios or JB Hi-Fi in about 2000. So in fact this unit will be 20 years old, and it still sounds good, but I am getting some crackle out of this 10-inch long throw driver, and you can see it, front facing port, 50mm port. Alright, these are these back to back. So there's a Sansui on the right, and this is this weird Yiden in beautiful, I must say, piano finish on the left. So throw a tape over them because they don't look like they're both the same driver size. So go for the Sansui first, and 10-inch as advertised. Bad boy, and this is an 8-inch, so you wouldn't even call it a 10-inch. So it's not a 10-inch sub, it's an 8-inch, or in fact really only a 7-inch sub. Anyway, we'll fire it up, kick in the guts, see how it goes. Now importantly, the phase has been set at 180 degrees for this one to match it with the 10-inch Sansui, and the level control is the same, and I'll set the crossover frequency at the same as well. So that's pretty simple. Basically this thing sounds rubbish. It's got almost no power. There's no feeling of bass. The 10-inch, even though this is a 20-year-old sub, the 10-inch feels, and you can actually hear a little bit of earth leakage coming from this. So that is going to go out on the street. So a bit like engines, go for cubic inches. This little 8-inch, even though it's a beautifully made, beautifully looking thing, and it looks on paper to have all of the kick, in reality it's no good. Now it would be remiss of me to review this thing without pulling it apart, so let's have a look and see what the amp is. Okay, see what else we can see. It actually looks, well, reasonably well made. The speaker wires, the big fat red and black ones that you can see there, they're not plugged in, so I'd have to desolder that to physically remove this from the woofer, but I'm going to see if I can actually see a branding or a model number of this amp board. And the good news is it's got this massive toroid here, which is a good sign. Switching relay. SP-10Y-1 is the model number of the board. So I'll Google that and or Bing that, or whatever you do these days, and I'll see if I can identify it. And if you're gonna check out the amplifier, you may as well check out the driver as well. Just careful not to scratch that piano finish. And looks good. There you go. Equipment from Yiden Digital Lab Company. High quality audio equipment. Yiden loudspeaker. Looks good. Sounds pretty rubbish. Nothing in there. A little bit of baffling. And just the port, seal port, and that's about it. So this subwoofer is a fail. Another way you can tell these are crap, these were the Allen key screws and they look pretty cheap. And then look at another one that I had trouble getting out, and I've had to slot it with a hacksaw, and the head of that one's even bent. So this is just cheap Chinese crap. Steer clear, Yiden, yo!